So today I'm going to show you how to teach your dog to stay. The first thing we need is a dog who knows how to sit or drop. And the next thing you need is some treats. To start, you're going to take a handful of treats, you're going to ask your dog to sit, then say stay, then immediately you need to start rewarding your dog. So treat, 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 treat until your handful is empty. The reason we're doing this is that you want your dog to learn that while they stay there, the treats keep coming. So it's in their best interest to stay put. A mistake I see a lot of people make is they only use one treat to reward their dog when they're doing a stay command. Dogs aren't stupid, they cotton on to that sort of thing. You only give them one treat and they're going to realize that it doesn't matter how long I stay here, I'm only getting one treat, so why should I bother staying? Oh, you give me one treat and you think I'm going to stay for a long time? You're so funny! Fuck you! So remember to have a big handful of treats and just keep those treats coming one after the other. It'll look like this.
Alright, sit, stay. Good. Good. Good.
Now, when your handful of treats runs out, you need to immediately give your dog something called a release cue. I use the word okay. The reason we use a release cue is because a stay implies that they have to stay in that position until you tell them otherwise. So your release cue is your way of telling them otherwise. If you don't use a release cue, you'll get a dog that will just break position whenever because it's their choice. You don't want it to be their choice. You want them to know that they have to keep staying until they hear that word. So all of this together will look like this.
Sit, stay. Good. 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 Okay, okay. Good girl. Yeah.
Now, once your dog has a bit of practice at staying seated while you give them a handful of treats, you can start to add a little bit of time in between each treat. So instead of treat, 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 you're gonna go treat, 1 second, treat, 1 second, treat until your handful runs out, and then give them a release cue, like this.
Good.
And then again, as they become more reliable at that, you can extend the time even longer. When they'll stay reliably for these delayed treats, I would start to add a little bit of distance. What I mean is that you'll give your dog a treat and then take a step back or a half a step back and then quickly step towards your dog, give them another treat, take a step away, step towards your dog, give them another treat, and that will look like this. Also, if during your training session your dog breaks their stay at any time, I wouldn't be trying to correct them or yell at them or get angry at them at all, because you want this to be a fun thing. You want your dog to think, yeah, staying here is awesome, the longer I stay here, the better things get. You don't want them to think, I'm staying here and if I move, she's gonna yell at me, oh, it's not good. If they break, it's probably your fault because you've pushed the criteria too hard and too fast. So take a step back. Use a little bit less time between treats, use a little bit less distance, so move closer to your dog again. If they're not doing it, there's a reason. It's not because they're being a dick. Unless they're a husky, in which case they're probably just being a dick. Now, a reliable stay doesn't happen overnight. I can't give you some magic formula that will make your dog stay in any area, in any position that you want. You really need to build up a stay step by step, and it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of patience. But it will happen and you have to celebrate each step. So my dog and I, Rogue, haven't been working on this for very long, so I can't show you her finished stay yet. But I can show you my other two dogs. I've been working on their stay since I got them both as puppies, and their stays are pretty awesome. And there you have it. Those are the key ingredients you need to teach any dog a reliable stay. If you have any comments or questions, then leave them down below and I will respond to them. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!